Alright then, everybody, welcome back to another episode of my Just a Dude podcast. So, I've been working hard on trying to get things together for content here and there, and I am going to eventually be choosing a day to have a live stream on YouTube and have a dedicated day for YouTube live streaming. And of course, I've been working on trying to compile together ideas for different kinds of lore telling, storytelling videos, and things like that. I did really want to do a storytelling video based on Elden Ring, essentially doing a playthrough of Elden Ring while telling the story of the character who is playing the game currently. But sadly, my Xbox has been having some overheating issues, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But I do have ideas planned for different types of short storytellings and things like that, as well as, like I said, lore-based videos based on Digimon, as well as Pokemon, Elden Ring, and many other things. And of course, if you are part of my Discord community, which you are more than welcome to join, the links will be in the bio. We have a section for suggestions for anybody who wants to participate in, giving me ideas for my podcast so that we can continue on and make it interesting. And of course, I have also been working with and enjoying my Digivi or my VPET color, which I did fail. I did. Sadly, let's see if I can get a good... I ended up with Numamon. But you know what? I'm going to raise Numamon and we'll see where we go with that, right? It's going to be fun either way. I still really am enjoying this particular product. I haven't had any battery issues or anything like that. And I had to turn off the sound because it's super loud. And I have also I do want to talk about this particular product because, one, I've been really enjoying it. And for those of you who have the original Vital Bracelet, if you are looking for something that may be a more traditional VPET, this is something that I might recommend to you. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, no, it's not gonna do well because of the glass that's on here, because there's watch glass on here and such. But this, if you don't know, there is a content creator out there who is a VPET modder known as Veek Customs. Or Veek Design. I'm sorry. They used to be known as Veek Custom, but they changed their name to Veek Designs. They have a website and an Etsy shop and everything where they sell products like the Vital Pet, which is a conversion kit for the original Digivice, or the original Vital Bracelet, as well as the Vital Watch Shell, which is a conversion kit for the Vital Bracelet, as well as the Digivice V, which was the next edition for these particular devices, which are the newest edition, I guess you could say, other than the color of VPETs within Digimon, as well as a multitude of franchises ever since they released the Digivice BE, which I currently don't have one. I do hope to get my hands on one, but we will see. That's going to be somewhere down the future, whether or not I'm going to get my hands on it. Now, the Digivice BE, if you do, I believe they do have a conversion kit for the Vital Watch version for the Vital Bracelet BE as well, because the Vital Bracelet BE actually does not have this little off switch like these ones do. So I actually, thankfully, due to that particular creator, have a conversion for the original shell that I have of this. I have an extra shell that I can convert a BE into one of those, which when I get one, I will be doing that. But yeah, if you have not checked them out, I will be linking them down below. If you have not checked them out, and if you want a Vital Bracelet or a Vital Bracelet, a Vital Bracelet with more of a traditional VPET kind of feel to it, this is absolutely amazing. I love the feel of it. The plastic is nice and sturdy. The design is well done, and the construction is pretty easy when you have to build it yourself. And of course, it does also come with. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, I put it over here, I believe. thought I put it up here. Give me one moment. It does come with something really cool, which is this little bit here, which is the upgrade memory. Now, this particular little bit only works with the Digivice V as well as the original Vital Bracelet, which was the first edition of these particular devices. And keep in mind, this changes some of the functionality of the original Digivice, the original Vital Bracelet the original Vital Bracelet, to the functionality similar to the Digivice V, which was the upgraded version of it, which now the most current upgraded version is the Vital Bracelet BE, which actually has a multitude of franchises associated with it, including Tokyo Revengers and Kamen Rider, and I believe it also is associated with Ultraman. But these are some of the things that I do want to incorporate into my channel a little bit more. I do also have these V-Pets as well. Once, and hopefully, if I get my hands on the Vital Bracelet as well as other DIM cards for that particular device, which is actually how you get other Digimon on here, are DIM cards rather than having to purchase other V-Pets. I want to do other videos based on that as well. And hopefully in the future of my content, we'll be able to get to that particular point. And of course, if you are interested in aiding that particular journey as well as aiding in being able to participate in that content, you're more than welcome to check out my Patreon, which we have perks, we have a loyalty program, and so much more. And we're always looking for ideas to improve and to grow. And of course, I do want to take a second to say thank you to my community, all of you, for being amazing, for supporting me, and for being part of this amazing journey as I work towards making this dream of becoming a content creator come true. Thank you all so much for being here with me. Now, I believe it is now time for the next segment, which is Game News. Alrighty then, so welcome to Game News, my friends. Thank you all so much for being here. And the first game that we're going to be talking about is Mail Time. This is an absolutely charming game that is a cottagecore game where you adventure as a mail scout with your cute mushroom hat, delivering all across Grumble Grove to make sure that you are on time. And it is released and published by Freedom Games. Now, let's check out the trailer now. Now that looks like an absolutely adorable game. I know a couple of friends of mine personally that would get a kick out of it. And the fact that you get a little bee buddy, that's so cute. I love it. I absolutely love that. Now this game will be releasing on April 27th of this year, and it will be available on PC through Steam as well as Nintendo Switch and PS5 as well as PS4. Definitely looking forward to checking this game out if I get my hands on it. And of course, if you love cottagecore games and things like this, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Alrighty then, let's move on to the next game. Alrighty then, and the next game that we're going to be talking about is one that I'm really excited for and I'm really hoping to get my hands on. If I can afford it, I will get it, and this is something that we will do a bunch of Let's Plays on and series on and play it on stream and whatever, because Mega Man Battle Network was one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games. I mean, this was part of my childhood. This was one of those games that revived my love for Mega Man, which was a part of me and my brother growing up and loving games together. Because this was one of the games that my brother tried really hard to teach me how to play. Well, not Mega Man Battle Network, but the original Mega Man games and Mega Man X. So Mega Man Battle Network was something I actually really enjoyed because it was something that took something I loved and put it into a new format that was extremely enjoyable, especially to somebody who loves Digimon. Not to say that this is exactly like Digimon, it's just there's things about it that made me enjoy it because of Digimon, of course. And I am really excited for the release of this Legacy Network, Legacy Collection that will be released on, of course, the Switch. And now, let's check out the trailer for this particular collection.
Are coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection launches April 14th, 2023.
Lan and his NetNavi MegaMan.exe work together to solve countless cybercrimes in the real world as well as the interconnected online cyber world. Add battle chips to your chip folder to use in combat as you battle viruses on the net. Select multiple chips of the same type and code each turn to create powerful combinations. We seem to be getting a message from director Masakazu Eguchi, aka Mr. Famous.
Battle routine, set, execute. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Famous. I'm excited to share the latest Battle Network news with you all. First, check out this video.
Now that game is just a blast from the past. I am utterly excited, and I really do hope to get my hands on this particular game, because Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is going to be one of those games that I will be playing a lot, and I will probably have a day dedicated to games like Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, the Mega Man X series, and a lot of nostalgic games, because those are games that I still enjoy playing. And this game will be released in April of the 14th of this year and will be available on all platforms. So if you are a fan of Mega Man Battle Network or, just nostalgic games, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. Alrighty then. Now let's talk about the next game. And the next game that we're going to be talking about is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now this is going to be the direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. And for those of you who are fans of that open world feel of that game, fear not, for Tears of the Kingdom will have that exact same feel. For the same development team is working on this game. Now, I am excited for it because I have always been a fan of Zelda games, and I have played every single Zelda game except for Skyward Sword. Now, let's check out the trailer for Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. Oh, most definitely. I am very excited for this particular game. I cannot wait because I loved Breath of the Wild, the full aspect of the open world exploration that we had in it, and I actually did enjoy the art style of that particular game, and I thought it was really well done. And now, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will be released in May 12th of this year, and it of course will be released for the Switch. I am so very much so looking forward to this. And of course, there's another game coming out for the Switch that I am looking forward to. And I have been waiting for this game forever. Let's check it out and talk about it now. And the game that we're talking about is Pikmin 4. I know it's surprising for some people, and some people might not know what this game is, but it is something that is near and dear to my heart because it was one of the very first games that I got for the GameCube. And the GameCube was one of my favorite, absolutely favorite consoles. And Pikmin was a delightful and absolutely charming puzzle platformer that had a minion base to it that was a lot of fun. And the exploration aspect to it was something I also really enjoyed. So, let's check out the trailer for this particular game. It is going to be a little bit long, so we might cut it off halfway through, but either way, let's check it out. Now, sadly, due to the length of that particular trailer, we weren't able to show all of it. But we were able to show off one of the new species of Pikmin that they're going to be introducing with this particular series, which is the Ice Pikmin. And I'm very much so interested in seeing where this particular goes. They have a new character that they're adding in, so I'm excited. And if you like puzzle platformers and you have not checked out Pikmin, I definitely recommend it because you don't know what you are missing. Alrighty then, my friends. It's time to move on to the next segment. Alrighty then, as you saw, the Digimon of the week is this particular segment, and the Digimon that we will be talking about is Agumon. I figured why not start with the flagship Digimon, the Digimon that we all know and love. Now, Agumon is a very interesting Digimon when it comes to its lore, as it is one of the few Digimon that is within the digital world that have what is known as proto-data within its makeup. Proto-data is a unique form of data that comes from the proto-worlds that were built on a supercomputer known as a Tanasoff. It was here on this supercomputer that people known as the Monster Makers created the very first digital worlds when they were attempting to develop the digital world and Digimon as a whole. Some of this data would eventually migrate over to the supercomputer that housed the digital world, which is known as ENIAC. and it is on Anyok that the digital world and Digimon were first conceived. And it is from the proto worlds on Atanasoft that some of the Digimon gained some of their original data makeup. Agumon is one such Digimon, and these particular Digimon are unique as the majority of Digimon with proto data are unable to be duplicated, and there are a set number of these particular Digimon within the digital world. And another thing that makes Agumon quite unique is this particular Digimon, as a species, actually inhabits or has incorporated what is known as the Arbiter Code. They are inherently, as a species, the guardians of the digital world. And that is one of the more unique things about Agumon that makes this particular Digimon a constant throughout the digital world and is one of the most important Digimon because of this particular code set. Now, I hope you all enjoyed this little excerpt of lore about Agumon, and we will be doing more and more of these as we continue on with our Digimon of the Week segments. And of course, I will eventually be doing expanded lore and long-form videos and storytelling on Digimon as I get more comfortable doing these types of videos, and I incorporate more instrumentals to my backgrounds, so at the very least these storytellings are more interesting. Thank you so much for joining me for Digimon of the Week as we move on to the next segment. And welcome everybody to another segment of the Journals of D&D Adventurers. Today I bring you a segment from the Journals of Flugfalophagus.
Today I tried my best to become a nemesis, but these fools don't seem to understand that I am their enemy. Every time I show up and try to dissuade them, they seem to think that I am their friend. And I do not understand this because I am not their friend. I am not nice. One day they will understand that Fluffalophagus is their nemesis.
And that is all he wrote. Thank you for joining me for another Journals of D&D Adventurers. Alrighty then everybody, I do thank you all for joining me for this particular episode of another Just a Dude podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed as I try to branch out and do other things and, have some fun with it, because why not, right? Now, I appreciate y'all, and of course, if you do want to support me, please do check out the links in the bio and in the description. We do have a merch store with updated designs, and of course, we do have a Patreon if you do want to participate in my content and this journey of my dream of becoming a content creator. Thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all, and now, it's time to roll credits! Well, that's another video down. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really do appreciate y'all. And of course, if anybody does want to continue to support me and help me in making better quality videos, as well as making my dream of becoming a content creator come true, please do check out the links over here that will show you how you can support me. There's Twitch, there's Patreon, there's these other links on my Linktree, and of course, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Alrighty then, have a great one. The love train, and on through. Choo choo. I love every single freaking one of you.